oftentimes it's difficult for students to find courses, especially smaller courses, that may not be a part of a defined track or major. My project is an AI course advisor, and what my team and I are building is a chatbot that has access to the Duke catalog and information about Duke's course registration processes. We were really focused on how we can help students sift through all of the courses that Duke has to offer. Instead of going through and filtering for all these classes and searching through all the courses on Duke Hub, you could just go to a chatbot and conversationally say, I am interested in this and this. What courses meet on Wednesday that discuss those two topics? In the beginning, our biggest challenge was understanding the existing code that we were given. That was a huge challenge. You would type something into the chatbot and there was no response. So we were trying to figure out what the code was doing, why it wasn't working. When we got that first response back, I don't even remember what it said, but knowing that it was going through all of the necessary steps to respond and it was like coherent English, I think was that moment for me when we kind of thought, well, then what can we do next now that this thing is possible? We found that having it try to switch back and forth and determine the meaning or purpose of a question is difficult. And in that process, you kind of lose some of the quality of the responses. What it's really good at is doing one thing at a time. And what we did find was that most people wanted to use it for course recommendations. So maybe instead of trying to have it switch back and forth between graduation requirements and major requirements, then course recommendations, having it focus on just course recommendations. If your message is what are courses that combine art and technology, it's going to be able to determine the semantic meaning of that message. Technology includes all these different fields. Art includes all these different fields. And then what it can do is look through all of the courses and find courses that have a similar meaning. It's able to kind of dig a little deeper into what someone may be asking. It's like, okay, they're asking about art and technology, but this thing about painting and computer vision is also kind of discusses that, even though it doesn't have either of those words in it. So it's really good at being able to kind of dig deeper and look for courses that people may not be able to find on their own. There's a lot of great courses that students that would very well be interested in those courses, but just have no idea about it because they're so set on this path or just don't even know that they exist. To have a tool kind of ignoring what other people are doing and kind of taking away that aspect of things, just being able to say, I think you would be interested in this course. I think that's very valuable to be able to open up students' minds to different courses that they may not have known about otherwise.